DegloireSpace signing in. None of us are normal, and we need to normalize the fact that we're not normal. You'll hear people say, "You're not normal, he's not normal, she's not normal." What are they talking about? They're referring here to a standard of society, a facade that we all put on and everybody agrees. The problem is, whenever we're alone, we know that's not who we are. And then this idea of being normal makes us feel like, man, what's wrong with me? And it's made us all obsessed with watching other people. I mean, you look at shows like, Big Brother and all those kind of reality shows. You want to watch someone when they don't know you're watching. That was originally what the concept felt like. How do people behave when they're just sitting alone? When people are being watched 24/7 and you can't keep that up? How do we behave? Do they behave like me? The way we get to reasoning, the way we get to ideas when we're alone is very different. Some things might make sense to you when you're alone, but then when you're going to put it in a social environment, it suddenly does not make sense. Can make you look immoral, can make you look like you're somebody who just hasn't got his shit together. So we need to be aware of the fact that we're not normal. There is no such thing as normal. There's something called functional, so you know how to function in society. But don't delude yourself and think there is a norm and I 100% fit into this norm because I'm normal. It doesn't exist. You play the part of normal. You are not normal. And it's very important to understand that, because if you don't, it creates a division inside yourself. You start feeling like, I want to be normal. I'm not normal. What's wrong with me? Or you might project it onto others and say, you go out with a woman or a man and you say, this is a sentence I've heard a lot, "I just want someone who's normal. I just want someone who's normal. No one is normal. Somehow, whenever I date someone, they're not normal." And that's reality, because nobody is normal, not even you. When you go out with somebody, the facade has a little time period, but after the time period, then they're not normal, they're themselves. Instead of looking for normality, look for genuinity. That's what we need to look for, being genuine. If you've watched any of those crime shows where there's some form of murder or crime, and then they are investigating the people involved, you will notice in the majority of the time people appear normal. And the other day I saw a particular one where he's married, he has his family, he's got a job, and he's murdered 2 women. And part of his maybe fetish or something, he has recorded these. And if you see him when the cops first get him, he has no clue. He doesn't know that his camera has been found by somebody. He's just acting normal. But we, the people watching the show, we know he's not normal. We know what he's told, because they've shown us parts of the recording, the audio. We know the kind of sick things that he said. We're looking at him thinking, oh, look at him putting on a facade. And of course, most of us are not that extreme. We don't commit murder or commit crimes and then act like that. But we do these things in small doses, in acceptable ways. When we say normal and abnormal, not all normal and abnormal is dangerous. Everyone has their idiosyncrasies. If you look into the past, for example, look at somebody like Salvador Dali, look at somebody like Albert Einstein, look at somebody like Miles Davis. These people had their own individual way of expression, and it can make them feel a little weird, feel a little abnormal. But that abnormality is normal, because we all have our ways of expression. We all have things going on inside us. Part of developing your mindset is to be able to see that that doesn't exist. That normal that you're looking for doesn't exist. I've had times where I met somebody and I said, that girl, that's what I want. She's normal. And then I get to know her, and then just like everybody else, your mind kind of says, And then we've got things that are too normal. So normal that they're boring. Somebody who doesn't have a personality, everything, they're just agreeable with everything. We don't like that. So don't be looking for normal, and don't be saying, I'm not normal, or other people are not normal. Just look at it rather than the word normal, look at it from a genuine perspective. Am I genuine or am I not genuine? That's what you should be looking for. And in your act of being genuine, when you're yourself and true to yourself to the best of your ability, when you're that, you'll be more in your element. You'll be able to see that the division of your private life and your public life, you'll be seeing where the act is at, and this is the way I'm required to behave here, and so on. And don't come with the idea that no, you be yourself everywhere you go. No. That's not the way it goes. You're never the same everywhere you go. There's always a limitation with how you behave. And different scenarios will bring out different parts of you. You're in a business meeting, there's a way to behave. Of course, there's a genuine way to behave, and then there's a, sly way to behave. Where we're promoting here, be genuine, because in your genuinity, if that word is, you'll be able to create better bonds. But situations do ask of you to have a different role wherever you are. And that doesn't mean you're not normal, and it doesn't mean you're not genuine. It just means you're aware. Genuine is a quality that's inside you, that you are aware of the situation. You are aware of where you are, what you are, and what you need to do. DegloireSpace, signing out.